Hey, all you heat seekers out there, welcome back to Fat and Spicy. I'm Fat.
And I'm Spicy.
This is the channel that's dedicated to everything with flavor and spice and not so nice.
All right, guys, it's good to be back after, 2 weeks that we took off now. Unfortunately, if you've been following the Fat and Spicy Instagram page or just the channel in general, you would have saw that 2 weeks ago, unfortunately, myself and my wife both got COVID. Luckily, it wasn't too bad. We got over it very quickly. The full
quarantine. They tried to give it to me.
No, we purposely stayed away, and that's why it's been 2 weeks. So we're out of quarantine. Everyone's good, and now we're back. And luckily, my taste and smell is just coming back right in time for something I really don't want to taste and smell. And we'll get to that in a minute, though. Today is going to be a really spicy one.
Well, I tell you, I want to go back because we haven't ever addressed back when we did the Reaper pepper.
Yeah.
That, if you remember, probably not, I took olive oil ahead of time. And I'm going to say thumbs down on that. It really didn't work because I got the heat in my mouth, of course, from the pepper. But it was pretty good for the most part, but around 4:30 in the morning, I got hit with the cat cramps. And so I was up for the better part of an hour trying to wait out cat cramps. So I'm not going to give a thumbs up to that olive oil.
And in case you didn't see the episode, this was the Reapers that we eat. They are dehydrated Carolina Reapers. Honestly, super disgusting in every sense of the word. I mean, both taste and then
just a sponge.
Bad experience. And I didn't really do anything different besides just really, really carb up beforehand. And for me, it was a super bad experience. Honestly, even worse cap cramps than when we did the Death Nut Challenge or the Tube of Terror Challenge, which is like pure capsaicin. So, I literally was on the cusp of driving myself to the hospital. I actually did drive myself to the hospital late that night just because I could not get the pain to go away. And luckily, as I was pulling in, it started to subside a little bit. I was really trying to save my wallet. So, luckily, I did not have to walk to the hospital doors. But overall, that was a horrible experience. We meant to do a separate video on it and just haven't yet. But that was the experience of the Carolina Reapers. Totally horrible. So honestly, I think we're probably both a little bit shy to get into today's challenge.
What's on the docket?
We got something super spicy, or supposedly super spicy. We have, of course, the hot ones, the Last Dab Apollo, which I believe is now the third installment of the Last Dab. Every season, they do a different version of the Last Dab. And supposedly, from reviews that I've been seeing, people are saying this is the hottest one so far. I don't think they released an official Scoville on it, but what I have seen is 2.5 million plus. They put that plus sign at the end, giving it a little wiggle room. We've had, in watching the videos, it always seems the worst reactions come at the bomb. Yeah.
And those, it's, they'll say it's hot, but it has good taste to it.
Yeah, it'll be a true experience to see because so far we've had the bomb a couple times. And so far, it's just a really, really harsh sauce. It's so spicy, even though it's only 135,000 Scoville, or I believe that. I think I always get it wrong.
I think that's a lie, but, that's what it says.
So everyone seems to react the worst to that, but we'll see with this one. I just watched a couple of reviews and it looks like it's really, really hot. And like I said, 2.5 million, so it's coming in pretty high for a sauce. Actually, I think it is one of the hottest sauces that we've had so far. We got some nuggets, of course, to dip the sauce in.
Somebody couldn't wait.
Looks like one of the employees might have taken a little bite. If
you don't know who bit that one comes out of there.
But before we get into today's video, a huge thank you to you guys. Since our last video, we have broken 700 subscribers, which just feels like we're super, super close now to our first main goal of 1,000 subscribers. So thank you guys for keeping the Fat and Spicy family growing, especially during these hard, last couple of weeks and everything. And we also are just about to pass the 600 follower mark on the Fat and Spicy Instagram, and about to hit the first 100 subscribers or followers, whatever you call them, on this Fat and Spicy TikTok. So make sure you follow our other social media accounts. We always drop more information there, and you kind of get a preview of maybe things to come and stuff like that, and you can get involved in what we do a little bit more, so make sure you follow those. And then we also, at the end of today's video, we do have a special announcement coming for our next huge challenge our biggest and probably most painful challenge yet. So stick around to the end of the video to find out about that.
I can see some chunky stuff in there.
Yeah, chunks is never a good sign.
Seeds.
Yeah, the seeds
chunks.
and everything. And these aren't just regular seeds either, because this is what we have here. The Last Dab Apollo, which it has at a 10 out of 10 heat, is the world's only hot sauce made from the Apollo pepper, the new hottest pepper from Guinness World Record holding chili breeder Smokin' Ed Curry. The Apollo pepper channels the sun's energy to bring new levels of flavor and heat to the world of super hots. Live the hot ones tradition. So they claim that this is the new hottest pepper and that it harnesses the power of the sun itself to melt down our mouths.
What's that got to do with Apollo?
Apollo is the god of the sun, or the sun god, I think. I think, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
kind
getting mixed up. I was thinking of Ares.
kind of
Ares
just
is the
saying
war.
that.
God of war.
All right, as always, if you're new here, we give everything a good sniff test just to see what we're getting into. Dip the old toes in the water.
I know it's going to be hot, but I'm hoping, again, you hear it all the time, for some flavor. I really, because I use these hot sauces. Everything you see us try, I put them on stuff. Like recently I did some pepper love with some steak and burritos and all kinds of stuff. So
I felt like I was putting my face like over a furnace. Like it just is like kind of the smell and fumes is just blasting straight up. I'll be honest. I want to get your initial thought.
it kind of just smells like any other one that's like really hot.
Well, it's not even that. It doesn't smell good to me. Yeah, honestly,
I think it just tastes like any of the other typically
smells.
hot sauces.
I don't know. It doesn't smell that hot. We've definitely smelt hotter.
Yeah.
And it kind of has a gross smell. I mean, I don't want to say it, but you know, we are all about honesty here. The Apollo pepper, distilled vinegar.
Don't mind me while I have a little drink.
And the Apollo pepper powder. So there's literally just vinegar and the Apollo pepper in here. That's probably what the smell is. I mean, just the tanginess from the vinegar, and then, I mean, you're just smelling the pepper. And I guess the peppers doesn't have
Well, let's get them on a nugget and
that
see.
great of a smell. And you don't want
Not the one where it looks like an employee bit off of it.
We'll be writing a letter. I'll let you put what you want on there. It's a really thick sauce. It keeps clogging the top. Don't let that pop me in the eye.
Hey, that'd be another video in itself, man. It's good stuff.
I already got Satan's blood in my eye in another episode, so make sure you check that one out.
This stuff is pretty thick.
Yeah,
Man.
Well, a lot of these sauces that just use like the pepper itself as like the main ingredient. I mean, it's really like a pepper mash, I think is the term they use for that.
And I'm putting a good dose on there.
Yeah, you're getting dosed up.
We're gonna. Hey, look, it's a go big, go home. If I didn't know anybody else, like he's shaking and scared.
Yeah, and here's what I want to say about this. So as I said a minute ago, the experience with the Carolina Reaper just totally has messed up my stomach, and especially because we're filming tonight at 10 o'clock, and I don't want to have a horrible experience. I'm gonna let Fat. He's always been stronger at these than me. I think I bring more of like the realistic, like your everyday person, how they react to hot sauces, because I really don't handle these well. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna taste it. I'm gonna put it in my mouth. I'm gonna give it a good swish around in my mouth, make sure it gets everywhere. I do want to feel the burn and the pain, but then I'm gonna spit it out afterwards, purely because
he's
I'm a
100% pudding.
But no, I really it hurts so bad. I think I react really bad to super spicy stuff as far as my stomach goes, and we're in this for the long run. We're in this for the marathon. We're not doing a sprint. We've done as you've seen before, we've done a ton of hot stuff. So, leave in the comments below if you support it or not. I mean,
I don't necessarily have health insurance, so I don't know if I'm tearing my stomach up or not. But
yeah, if you guys,
enough people do it,
are just so mad that I'm not going to be swallowing like these really hot sauces. I mean, you let me know. Maybe I'll try and force it on a couple of these, but for the most part, what I'm trying to do is bring all the pain without all the damage. So, without further ado, we've caught up a couple of weeks worth.
We'll give him an A for some honesty there.
All right.
At least he's not going to try to pull something over on you.
No,
in the videos,
like I said, we're all honest. We're up front here. I'm trying to get a good, in the future, I'll figure this out a little bit better so I can, maybe I'll get a spoon. So there you go. There's all the chunks of it on my tongue.
It's been a while too since we've had some spicy,
Yeah.
so
Here you go.
this
Cheers.
might light me up like a Christmas display.
All right, let's go. I didn't want to spit it on camera. I don't know if I got far enough out, so I might have still spit that on camera, so I apologize if I did. What's your experience?
It's right now it's got some heat. I think it's building, but not much in the way of flavor. Just another typical
Oh yeah, no flavor.
hot sauce that's trying to hurt your feelings.
Yeah. Right off the bat, I agree 100%. There's no flavor to the sauce. It really is. It burns. You taste the pepper. Like peppers don't have the strongest taste. It's just kind of an earthy taste. And granted, they didn't put anything else in it, so you're going to get that taste. And as far as heat, very manageable so far. It's building. I think they said the Apollo. It might be like a hybrid of a Carolina Reaper or something like that. Like they blend it, breeds or whatever when they were making it. So it does. I feel like it's building like a Reaper. But honestly, at this point with the bomb, we're already feeling a little worse usually, I would say.
Yeah, I think the bomb is still, again, that's an enigma. 135,000 Scoville.
It doesn't make any sense.
I don't get it.
I'll be honest, I probably could have just eaten this sauce. From the reviews I'd watched and everything trying to get ready for this, I definitely was nervous. Like I said, especially being later in the evening, I didn't want to destroy my stomach tonight. But
I'm just sitting here waiting for the fireworks, but they're just not coming, so.
Yeah. And I'm telling you what, the reviews I watched, they were like, this is so hot, this is crazy hot. But so far, I would say the bomb is definitely hotter than this. Reaper Squeezins is Reaper Squeezins is probably right around this.
No, I'm saying there's probably several that I've had that's hotter than that.
Satan's Blood, I think, which is an extra.
I put a good dose on. I showed you in the camera. I covered the top of that nugget, so I don't know.
Well, I've seen if there's any other sauces back there that were hotter also, but no, just Reaper Squeezins. We got Blair's Megadeth back there, but that really wasn't too terrible.
You can't really go by that one because that was one of the first ones we did getting into this. So.
Yeah. But, again, so far, very manageable. I would say buy it. Just because, honestly, I love hot ones. I support it wholeheartedly. I think it's such a cool concept and really kind of one of the things that got us into this in general. We both love it so much. And so I would buy it, just as a collector's item or just to try it. I'm
drinking because there's no thing to really wait out.
Truthfully, you're not going to be putting this on your food. I can't think of many things I'd put this on.
Yeah, when I'm thinking in the hot ones, it may have been on the earlier episodes. I forget what the last dab I think is what it was, but I'm not getting any real flavor with this one.
Yeah, I will say, again, the heat's still growing. I feel like it's kind of spreading a little bit. I feel it a little bit on the gums. It's definitely the whole tongue, the lips a little bit. And like I said, I could have swallowed this one probably. I don't think it would have been too big of a deal. But the reviews, and especially just not knowing what the Apollo pepper is, what that's going to bring to the table. I just wanted to play on the safe side. So I don't know.
Yeah, that one won't be going. Maybe if you're just trying to add some heat and the flavor will come from the item that you're putting it on.
Yeah,
it might work, but.
And then honestly, so one sip of water, and this is usually a good test too. One sip of water, and it's already kind of washed it away. Sometimes with some of these really hot sauces, you can just keep drinking, and it just keeps bouncing right back. And one sip, and it felt like it did a good job of putting it out. The mouth's still burning. I think it will be for a little bit, but it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not major.
I really, again, loving hot ones so much, I don't want to call it a letdown, but It doesn't feel like 2.5.
Well, like you said, we got to be honest on here.
Yep, we are honest, and it did not feel like 2.5.
I don't think Hot Ones is going to call us and cuss us out. So
hey, Sean Evans, I mean, if he might have a little bit of time on his hands, he might give us a call and be upset. So, I was hoping today would be like a super crazy, another painful experience, and like we could really give you guys a good reaction, but it wasn't as much as we thought it was going to be.
well, I'll just say that it's coming.
It's coming. Do you want to go ahead and announce?
Yeah, because we've talked about it in some of the videos, and obviously it hasn't come to fruition yet. But here it is, 700 subscribers. So in celebrating the 700 subscribers, we will be doing this.
In case you guys are new, we did both the Tube of Terror and Death Knot 2.0, which the hottest is 13 million Scoville. In case you're not familiar with this for some reason, maybe you're new to the spicy world, the hottest one, they bumped it up even more as if the other ones weren't bad enough.
I don't know how you do it, but Scoville figures it out.
Yeah, they say 16 million Scoville for the last nut in this, which is absolutely insane, and it's pure capsaicin crystals. I mean, you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't be doing this unless you have a death wish. I mean, this is not called Death Knot for no reason. This little bit of hype, this zero hype. I mean, this is the real deal. All right, guys. If you have not subscribed already, make sure you do, because we have a lot of stuff that has been built up over the last couple of weeks. So we may very well release a couple of videos back to back just to get caught up on things. So make sure that you are subscribed so you don't miss it. Make sure you give our videos a thumbs up. It really means a lot to us and helps us grow the channel. And remember, when we hit 1,000, we're gonna be pepper spraying each other in the face. There's no way around that one. There's no tasting the sauce and spitting it out. That's going down. That's going to both our eyeballs, and it's going to be a bad time. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, share it with a friend, hit the bell,
there you go.
all that fun stuff. Oh, and of course, comment. We love talking to you guys and just getting
we get a lot of great comments lately. So thank you very much to all the new subscribers and the comments that you've sent us. We really appreciate all the love, and we're going to give the love back. And like I said, we've got a lot of things coming down the pike. So
we're going to give the love back and beat ourselves up for it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot for tuning into the video. It's great to be back. Super excited about it.
Remember to keep it fat
and keep it spicy.
See ya.